Hey guys, it's still January 31st day. This your boy Kyle, and I wanted to just continue. I was gonna erase like both of those videos that I did before, but I just decided to keep the other one because that Dugas exterminator with one light is very good evidence. I was saying that with my gang stalking, they use exterminating companies. It's a company that DHS Fusion Centers or InfraGard will get to actually do some of the gang stalking, because they're trying to signal this message to the target, or I guess I don't want to call myself a target, but they try and signal to me like, you're a pest, you need to be exterminated, you know. So they've always used exterminators with my gang stalking. It's very, very weird and very grimy and just disgusting, kind of, you know. As all of this stuff is very disgusting. But, you know, I was just kind of finishing up saying, I kind of got off that live stream last night, and I was like, do I really have to clarify to people that this is not demons doing this? I mean, like, should we? I mean, even as Christians, like, why do Christians, okay, like, I don't want to get too much into this. I'm going to kind of wrap it up. I just want to kind of wrap up the video, because I'm going to have to put 2 parts up. And I hate doing that, but I don't see why Christians think that, like, things in this world, we need to see them in a, you know, I understand wanting to see things in a spiritual sense. I guess I'm grappling with this, because it's like reality is reality and the truth is the truth. And there is spiritual things in the world, but when you're dealing with a specific situation that it's electromagnetic frequencies, it's directed energy weapons hitting people, and some people are like, well, you know, I want to have a different take on it. I want to just, you know, it's demons, you know, and you can pray to Jesus and then it's gone. It makes me mad, because it seems like maybe they're not going through it, maybe they're not being hit by these weapons because they would know it. You know, I don't know. I guess I don't want to get too much into that, because that's why I erased my first video, because it's really getting to me, because I'm a Christian and I'm spiritual, and, you know, I love God, and I think that He can help us to do a lot of things, but we have to see reality for reality. It's not like there's the truth. It's not like I don't see this thing as something that you can just kind of have a different opinion on about what's happening. Like, what's happening with this specific targeting, specifically being targeted by neuro weapons and directed energy weapons, and then the gang stalking is from, you know, from the surveillance state, DHS Fusion Centers. So, I mean, I see how there's spiritual warfare, there is that, but there's, and that plays into this. I mean, there's spiritual wickedness with what's happening, but it's a very specific thing as targeted individuals that we're talking about. So, I don't know, I guess I just wanted to say that. I kind of got it out of my system on that video. I deleted, and I already deleted it, so I can't put it up. But I don't know. It's just it's something that I've got to work through. I just, you know, it's what we're experiencing is just as real as the phone that I'm recording this video on. And I don't know why Christians sometimes feel like they've got to believe things are demons to live according to what God wants for us, because that's not, He doesn't want us to totally mystify something and it not be true. We're making it more powerful by making it magical when it's not, when it's can be explained in this realm. That's really something that I've got to work through. You know, I'm a spiritual person, but also very pragmatic, because you can, you know, if you're playing on a spiritual playing field, you have a good soul and a good heart, and you want to help people, you have to know the practical things about the world and what's really happening to help them. You can actually hurt people if you're, you know, really coming with like a whole false theory and then basing everything you're doing around that false theory. I don't know, but it is about nobody specific, and I've just been seeing that a lot. It's been popping up a lot in front of me, and I've been making videos for so many years, so it's like sticking in my craw, you know. I'm like, man, I've been working so hard to tell the truth about this and to get this out and get awareness out, and it's like we have to really say what's happening. That's number one, because people are having a hard time even getting awareness on when we're saying what's really happening. If we start like just saying, well, this is my take on it. My take is it's just it's demons tricking us. I mean, I don't see how we're going to move forward with that. And I know that God wants us to move forward and get out of this. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. But that's kind of where I went this morning. I haven't had much sleep, and it's been bugging me. It bugs me. It bugs me even as a Christian. And I'm not the best Christian. I'm a good person. I am a good person, but I don't follow every letter of the law in the Bible. I see it as kind of contradictory. I think I already said this, but I do what God puts in my heart. I don't know. It gets in my craw, and I'm like, are we really having a conversation with something this important and this dangerous? Are we having and I guess we aren't really having that conversation. There's some people who, I guess, want to believe that, and they believe, and then the rest of the people who kind of are gonna move forward. I don't know. Still will struggle with it, but I just wanted to bring that up this morning. I felt retarded on that video, even mentioning that. I was like, am I mentioning this? Am I talking about this? And for anybody who has a spiritual worldview, I'm not knocking that. I definitely think there's a spiritual plane. I think we have souls. I think we have connections to God, our Creator. So I'm not saying that. I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, man, are we really having this conversation? We need to get going. We need to get the real information out. We got concrete data on what's happening. Why are we having conversations about, like, if this is just demons tricking us, and there's no technology, and people aren't really there? They happen to be controlled by demons, and then they go this, I don't know. I guess maybe it's bigger in my mind than it's really happening. Like, maybe it's not as big of a conversation, and it's just getting to me because I'm a Christian TI. I don't know. That's kind of, and I've been getting remote neural manipulated really badly. So like, I'll make a video that's pretty good and get some good information out there, but I'll finish it and I'll be like, ugh, that was just information we all already knew. And then I feel like I'm like, man, I'm just making a video to feel like I'm doing something. Here, look, two one light cars, one light truck, one light SUV. I've been out for a while, so they've had a chance to kind of get their gang stalkers coming down the streets that I'm going down. Vehicular stalking. Well, so I probably won't get these videos up till like late tonight, like after midnight. And there was another Dugas truck. I missed it. Didn't have one light though. It wasn't the same Dugas truck. Dugas is an exterminator company. So yeah, I'll probably pass out when I get home, or try and pass out. But I wanted to make a video to feel like I'm doing something. I feel like I want to get a good balance, and I kind of need to compromise myself, because I want to make videos to feel like I'm doing something, but I also want to make them count and make it useful information. I've made so many videos just driving around and talking, and if I get some good vehicular stalking, I want to put that out. And then here's a light change right when I'm coming up. I want to get and then there's a one light truck right in the front, that gray truck. But I'm trying to kind of compromise with myself, because I'm getting really bad remote neural manipulation and kind of, messing with my mind and my nervous system. And it's just like, I want to be doing something, but sometimes it's just like, I want to talk, about this. And so I'm trying to kind of get a balanced, just a whole trying to balance all of this. Being on, our attackers keep us on our heels, but I still want to try and live the most balanced life, even if it's a fight against this, the most balanced approach that I can for dealing with this, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm making sense this morning. got their little thing going. I may make this 30 minutes. I'm gonna see if they keep doing it, so I can get that evidence. Get that evidence going. See, when they change the light, when they are using the grid and they change the light on someone such as myself, a targeted individual, it's not as long. The light only lasts for like maybe 5 seconds as opposed to like 16 seconds when it's a natural light change. When the grid is just, the timer is just changing the lights. When they mess with it, when they mess with the grid, and I don't know, I think that my electronics corpse that is microwaving me is not changing the lights, but it's somebody with DHS Fusion Center that has access to that, has access to my GPS. There's Louisiana Department of Public Safety. All right, made that video last night about Texas Department of Public Safety. They had to do something like that this morning. But yeah, I was just kind of saying stuff off the top of my head. And that's one that really gets to me because, you know, I do want to be a good Christian. I do want to, you know, do what's right. You know, God speaks to my heart a lot, and He has the whole time I've been fighting this. And you know what He's told me is just, you know, what God's speaking to my heart is just tell the truth. You know, tell the truth. And so I think that's the most important thing we have to do. If that's the last thing that I do, I will tell the truth, you know, about this, about what is going on. So I guess that's what I want to say in general. And I'm not criticizing anybody specifically or anything like that. I just think anybody that's out there fighting and trying to help people, trying to help them to have a stronger spiritual life, or trying to help them to deal with targeting, you know, with all these, you know, being in an electronic warfare cage all day long, you know, more power to them, and I'm supporting them. You know, I support them because it's hard. It's hard when your head's being bashed in with microwaves, you know, and you're being remote neural manipulated. And I got a white car behind me with one light. Can you see it? I'm slowing down a little bit. Oh, I'm getting some good vehicular stalking on tape. Yeah, see, like I came out and I drove all the way to the health store and then back, and then I started the videotaping again because I made a whole video on the way there that I deleted. I was getting a little bit too nitty-gritty, you know. There's a difference between, you know, telling the truth and speaking from the heart, and then there's being tactless, and I think I was being tactless. I want to be tactful. It's hard sometimes when you feel like you're dying from this stuff, being microwaved, and you're just like, who the F cares? I'm just gonna say what I think. It's hard to balance that out with being tactful. But it's good to be tactful and strategic in what we say, so we can help others, so we can, you know, help each other and stay on course, and not just everything goes into chaos, you know, into more chaos, because our lives are already kind of chaotic. I guess I might, I'm at about 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I was going to get more vehicular stalking because it seems like they're getting on the ball now with it. They're like, I guess I've been out a long time, and the lights are switching, and they've got, you know, they've had some one-light cars come around me, but I'm kind of tired and I want to go pass out. I feel good though that I just made a video kind of getting some things out. It really helps me. If any of you guys are getting help from my videos, I'm so ecstatic, and I love y'all. And you know, I know sometimes we feel so separate, like we feel isolated, but we're going through like one of the hardest things, like together. We're going through the hardest things together. So all right, I'm getting to about 15 minutes, guys. And I can't take a right turn. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one, okay?